Okay, well, we are at Emmitsburg Antique Mall today in Maryland, and we are searching for treasures that we can buy and flip for a profit. I always tell people not to discount antique shops because there are deals to be had here. So we found a bunch of stuff yesterday, and we are picking up where we left off, so here we go.
All right, well, this stippled raise is a little bit steep for us, but it is gorgeous. I love the iridescence on that, but can't really touch it at 85. It's just absolutely beautiful, though.
Looks like there are a few McCoy pieces over here, but these have been here for a while. I love the frog. He is $25, and unfortunately there are no discounts. 20 for either of the mugs and 32 for the wheelbarrow. So I don't think there's much we can do with that. What do we have down here? McCoy. Oh, more McCoy. 1970s picture. Smart. I do kind of like that one. I think I am going to pass on it. So, alright. So much for that. A hand-blown vase here. It reminds me a little bit of Blanco. I'm not positive if it is, but I think I'm going to grab them on the chance that it might be Blanco. Yes, I see it and I like it, but I don't see a very high resale value. You guys are like, how do you know? You didn't see it, but $20. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to switch to a voiceover. So the heating system here is a little bit loud, but we're just gonna switch to a voiceover and make do. This little stein right here had a figural dragon for a handle, and it was only $10. It was marked J and C of Bavaria, and these pieces sell for $25 to $35. So that was kind of a no-brainer. Of course I'm going to take it with me. I will pay $10 for that. So I wandered into my friend Carol's booth, and her booth is always 50% off, which I love. And I found this cat. And this cat is made in Italy. They have some very outstanding critter figurines. And of course, this cat is one of them. It was $45, but again, 50% off. Normally for our small size figurines, we can get between $10 and $15. So of course I'm going to grab this. We've got this assemblage. I learned this new word from Thrift U. They taught me about assemblages because I did not know about that word until I saw some of their beautiful assemblages. This piece is Depose Italy, and I have bought and sold some of the Depose pieces, and my understanding is that some sell very well. Mine did okay, but I just didn't want to mess with them today. That was not an intentional rhyme. That's an Ainsley vase. It was nice. It was $6. I didn't really want to mess with it. I guess I'm being picky for some reason. There was a swan here. It was clear glass, though. I probably would have picked him up if he was like blue or green, but he was just plain clear. I'm kind of digging the turtle, but it was not something that I wanted to mess around with shipping. There is the heating system for anyone who is wondering what it looks like. It was blowing very warm, pleasant air. Now I noticed this treasure craft piece, the Great Smoky Mountains, and I was a little bit tempted, but I did pass on that. It was my homage to the Antique Nomad. This is a carved wooden quail, and I've got a thing for quills suddenly after trying to catch one. This was a toy Kenning enamel pillbox. There was a little bit of damage on it, but I did grab that. And I decided to check out these little candlestick holders. These don't have a very high resale value, so at $8, I really couldn't do anything with them, even though they were kind of cute and dainty, and that's what attracted me to them. After I gave up on those, I spotted this vase here. Now, this vase is marked on the bottom. It's marked Winter Creek Pottery. And I just did a quick search and couldn't find anything, but I'm sure a little bit more in-depth research might turn something up. But I liked the geese on that. I liked the vase. And I believe it was $6. And there may have even been some percentage off there. So I was pretty pleased with that. So this booth is full of some really amazing pottery, and I do like to browse through here occasionally. This acorn was pretty cool, but I just wasn't sure who makes it. Maybe McCoy? I'm just guessing. These other two pieces to the left that are two-tone are early Pfaltzgraff, and I have bought and sold these before, and the previous time I overpaid for them. And so now I just kind of have a little bit of an aversion to them, unless I can get them super cheap. But I'm a little bit smarter about buying the two-toned Pfaltzgraff. You can say I paid to learn on those, maybe. That's a thing, paying to learn. I learned that lesson. Now this is a Blanco bowl, and I kind of liked the little, I don't even know what you would call those, little warts on the outside. I don't know another word for those, but I liked this bowl. Unfortunately, it was priced at a price point where I couldn't make any money on it. And so I did end up leaving that after I gave it a nice thorough look over. See, it was priced at $50. So I really couldn't do much with it. Then I found some more pottery, and this is studio art pottery. This piece right here, I liked it because it had a lizard on it, and I believe this is made in the style of Palissyware, which is very early Majolica, where they would actually use the forms of crustaceans and lizards and snakes, and I just found it appealing because of the style of it. But I'm not really sure if the base goes with the lid. I mean, I'm sure they do, but I was just noting that the lid is made of red clay and the base is made of a white clay. But stylistically, I would say it's the same artist. So it was just interesting. It was a very interesting piece, but I did end up buying it because I did like that. The other pieces I grabbed were these canisters. Now, the pair of canisters were $30. And I like the contrast of the brown and the white. They were marked Eddie, just plain Eddie. And I tried researching them. I could not find a artist by the name of Eddie, but I thought they were pretty cool. I was actually tempted to keep them, but I can't hold on to everything. I must let go of things. I have enough stuff. But they were pretty neat. So there you go. Those are Eddie's canisters.
How much do we think they have on the church? Lancaster. $10 on a little church. I do like the church, and there's actually a little house over here, also $10. Is that a lid? What does it say? Pottery? I don't know what that second word says. But I think you would just put a candle in there, and it would just be like a little tea light. I like both of these pieces for $10, and I think I'm going to grab them. And on the off chance that they don't have a high resale value and I've paid retail for them,
I could always give them as gifts. Because my dad is a pastor, for those of you who don't know, and I think you might like that. So I'll grab both of these. I don't think that is by the same Pottery. Oh, goodness. Hand carved seal pop. It's like $12. It's kind of a simple form. It's not very detailed. There's some debate going on here. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to think of what I could get for it. I think I'm gonna pass. All right, what do we have down here? Oh, I do like that painted bowl. How much is on the painted bowl? $7.50. Hand painted bowl. I believe that's a dough bowl. I mean, it's pretty shallow for a dough bowl. But I think it's a nice decorative bowl. Only $7.50. This right here. Yes, it is Mexican art pottery. Is it signed anywhere? Oh, it is signed. A Modo. Mexican. I think I'll grab this as well for $9.50. We do pretty well with Mexican folk art pottery, so of course I'm going to grab this. That Eldritch bird is still in there, and I keep saying if it's here the next time I'm going to grab it, but I'm just too lazy to get a key for this case. And it is locked, and it will stay. Oh, goodness. I like that duck as well. Duck is $8. But again, it's that laziness. I could technically call them, I know. But I'm just not that committed, I don't think. It might still be here the next time I come. And if it is, I will buy it then. We will see. So I find myself considering this nativity set here. Oh, goodness. It's $60. I'm not really sure what the resale would be on it. And the reason I'm considering it is not because I think I can make a lot of money on it, but because I'm thinking that somebody put a lot of work and effort into that. I mean, just look at the camels. They're pretty cool. I mean, it's not super detailed. They're kind of like the seal, to be honest. But this one here on the end, I think it's Mary. Might be Mary or Joseph. MF01, so I think it's 2001. But I'm just looking at this thinking, oh my goodness, somebody put a lot of effort into this, and somebody probably made this for their family, for a loved one, and it's sitting in an antique mall. It's a little sad. I think I'm going to pass on it this time, but maybe if it's here the next time. Boy. From a distance, I thought that pink bird was a flamingo, but it turns out it is not. I was very confused why it said pair, and then I realized there's actually two there. That it meant two separate figurines, but there's only one. That piano baby is kind of giving me the creeps, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well there is only one last little section, it's not really little, but there's one section of the store remaining, and we're gonna push through this really fast. I mean, it's not gonna be very fast, but we're gonna get through this. So let's see what we can find. Here we go. Will you look at that? I literally just turned off the camera. Crock bowl. Yes, that's exactly what that is. And then that... What kind of bird is that? Everyone's saying in the comments, and I'm like, The bowls are $8 a piece, but they're in pretty good condition. Here is a cardinal that matches the tray that Dagny got not too long ago. I don't know. I'm tempted. I really am. And I've never seen this one before, actually. I'm
Come across a lot of these crock. They usually sell for 25 to 30. And they've got it for 15. What is the condition? I mean, it's in decent condition. A lot of the times there's scratch marks all over it because they were used for cutting on. I might grab this. And, you know, I may look up comps on those bowls. What do we have here? It appears to be a turtle. I can't tell if it's broken or not. Or maybe it's just, I don't know. The head moves. There's some shaking around going, I'm gonna pull out that stopper. There was a penny inside. I knew something was rattling around in there. I will put the penny back. So it appears as though the tail is also supposed to wobble, but there was a string here and the tail is no longer a wobbly. It's a fixed tail. But I think that for $5, I'm gonna grab this little weird thing. I like buying weird things. If you guys have not picked up on that yet, you haven't been watching this channel very long. I will buy the weird thing. Wheaton bottles. $5 a piece. Those scared me. Those, I think, are resin. They're definitely too heavy to be wood. This is a blob whale. He's very blobby. That's all I'm going to say about that. A whole geisha set. Chocolate pot and cups. Alright, let us continue. Wow, look at that. Is that not amazing? I know a lot of my viewers love greyhounds and have pet greyhounds. So I figured I would show this. Oh, there's more in the back. Let's go check them out. A whole bunch of them here in the case. There is a copper one back there. A porcelain greyhound. I would venture a guess that this vendor probably also likes their greyhounds. Oh my gosh, look at this one. $40. Oh my gosh, he's so heavy. Oh goodness, he's super heavy. He's really cute though. I guess he's not really a greyhound because his ears are too floppy. I don't know. He's skinny like a greyhound. He kind of looks like my hound dog whenever we got him from the rescue. He was super skinny. $40 though. I feel like that's a decent price, but I also feel like brass is kind of falling out of favor. I feel like I can't make a profit on that, and I don't know if I would want to ship that, to be honest. That's a whole lot to ship. He's cute though. I'm actually going to move him back up to his shelf. I'm going to grab this. He's 20% off. And he's pretty cute. He's marked Alcala, Mexico. Stick him down in there. Oh. Sage green butterface. Can't believe that's not signed anywhere. Little surprised that's not signed.
All right, well, our total spend here at the Antique Mall today was $387, but I am going to subtract out the painting that I bought because I'm not sure yet if I'm going to resell it or if I'm going to hold on to it for myself. So that was $52, and that brings our total down to $335 and our total number of items to 29. So what we do a lot of the times is we cost average, and if we cost average our total price, that makes each item $11.50. Considering all the items we got and the quality of the items, $11.50 per item, I feel is pretty good for the Antique Mall. So I'm really excited to see how everything does, especially the studio pottery that we got. Every so often when I come across a unique piece of studio pottery, I'll take a chance on it just because it's unique and it's fun, you know? And sometimes you pay to learn on things, and hopefully I don't pay to learn on this stuff. I feel like I paid enough that I can make my money back, and we'll see how it does. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot of people have been asking what our items sell for, and I usually try to respond to these comments, but I don't always get a chance to. If you're interested in knowing what our stuff sells for, we don't usually do sold videos, but you can go to our eBay, which is linked down in the description, and you can actually sort by sold. It will show all of our sold listings for the past 90 days, I believe, so you can see what everything is sold for. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Later.